So I have a couple of shorts that I made on our rainwater collection system at our current house, and we utilize these IBC totes. This is what they look like when we got them to begin with. And that system I'm modifying a little bit for use at our property and trying to make it a little bit better. This is after I wrap them in 6 mil plastic, and that's to cut down on the algae growth on the inside of the tanks. We're using one at our current house, and then we have 3 out at our property right now that we're gonna hook up eventually. Hey, so we are out at the property. It is a Sunday evening. We thought we would come out here after church, and we're going to see what we can get done because it's a little cooler now. Not a whole lot.
Might get some rain. So yeah, that was the motivation, because we would really like to get the totes set up.
Yeah, we're going to try to get our gutter put up and get the downspout and all that hooked into the tote, because the next few days there's a chance of rain, albeit not that great of a chance. We are kind of in a drought. We are in a drought right now.
And it's a cool 90 degrees at the moment.
Yeah. It was over 100 degrees earlier, so we figured we'd come out here a little later in the evening and try to get some work done when it's a little bit cooler. So that's what we're at. The first thing that we have to do is to level out the ground. So that's what we're going to be doing first. And then we're going to bring in some concrete blocks and use those as our base for our tote to sit on top of. And then after we get that in place, then we'll try to get the gutter and all that going. So that's what we're doing today.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, I think I'm going to take that.
I think so too.
That's pretty close.
Yeah, I was gonna say. Look at that.
It's a little off.
Who's counting?
But close enough.
It's just an outhouse. That's been like the new chief.
It is just an outhouse. Wait, no, this isn't an outhouse. This is
the unporcelain palace.
This is the water tank. It's detached from the outhouse.
The detached water tank from the outhouse.
Nice job, Muscles.
While you're digging that out, it'll take some time here. This is tick central out here. Like, they like to hang out along the sides of the outhouse.
Are you in the shot?
I hope so. I don't know. Maybe. If not, then I'll back up.
It was probably like, this is tick central.
I didn't do that.
Like, you're still not. You gotta back up.
Back up.
Yeah. There you go. That's good. That's good. You don't have to go that far. Get out in front of the dirt. This side of the dirt is perfect. There you go.
Thank you. He uses the good stuff, as I was saying. with the DEET, but I don't like using DEET, and he doesn't really either, but he does. So I use this stuff. It's actually for the dog, but it doesn't say you can't use it on people. So I tried it to see if it, you know, would burn my skin, and it didn't. Maybe just a little, but not really. It's called Wonderside, and they're by no means like sponsoring this video or anything, and I'm not a spokesperson for them, but I got it off Amazon and it's basically cedarwood oil and good stuff, like not, it says non-harsh formula when used as directed. So and I was like, I'm always skeptical of those natural ingredients, but I took a tick the other day when I had it crawling on me, and I took it and I put it on a leaf, and just to see it if it really worked, and I sprayed some of the stuff on it. Don't come after me, PETA. But it killed the tick, and it says it kills flea life cycle, the egg, larva, and adult fleas, and it kills the tick life cycle, nymph and adult ticks, and it kills and repels adult mosquitoes. So cedarwood oil, it's good stuff, and it smells nice too. At least I do. It does have a little bit of a burn smell because it's pretty concentrated, I think, but it's great. So anyway, Wonderside. Yeah, I highly recommend. Now back to the regularly scheduled programming.
Yeah, I dug a little too. All right, so here's some of the things we got here. Is our gutter. I'm using a vinyl gutter system.
It's half the price.
It was a lot cheaper, probably for a reason, but we'll find out. This is the downspout. These little dudes are, I don't know if I'll need these or not, but they're for holding the guttering up against the wall. After it comes down the downspout, which I'm undecided yet, I might use this downspout, or I might use that flexible one over there to make it a little easier on myself. So after it comes down that, it empties out into the leaf eater product here, which I got off of Amazon. Not sponsored at all, just letting you all know where I got it. And this has a screen, so the water pours down over the top and the leaves stay on top. It's supposed to keep out mosquitoes and the like. So from this point on, I'll have it pretty much sealed up. This has a 3-inch pipe coming out of it, or there's an attachment around here somewhere. Yeah, this one you can put on there if you want to take it straight into your gutter instead of going to a 3-inch pipe. Yeah, I don't have that. I guess that's over in the truck. So anyway, there's
Do you want to talk about
a sleeve that's going to go on this over to some other pipes, and they're all come down, and I'll show that later, but this is just the start of the system. When it gets to the end, it's going to, this piece is going to be on the IBC tote, and this will be screwed in to the IBC tote with a pipe coming out of it, and I'll have an overflow and all that, but we'll show that when we are doing it.
Do you want to talk about your experience at Lowe's today, or big box store?
My what?
Your experience at the big box store today.
What was my experience at the big box store?
How you didn't bring that with you, and it made for a really...
Oh yeah, so if you go to do this, you should take this particular item with you, and you should take this particular item with you so that you know the sizes of the pipes, because I went to Lowe's and I didn't know any of that, and I just picked a bunch of random stuff out, and the guy that was there was trying to be helpful, but
He was helpful.
but I was not. I'm not saying he wasn't helpful.
I left him a nice review.
I know you did.
Because we aggravated him a lot.
That's why I said he was trying to be helpful, but I was not very helpful because I didn't know what I needed. And so we got home and I tried stuff and none of it fit, so I had to go to Orscheln instead, and which is Farm and Home Supply Store, and I got some more stuff to make this work. So that's where we are with that. So it's a momentous occasion. It's starting to rain a little bit, a very tiny bit. We hope it doesn't pour because we have a dirt road.
Praise the Lord.
And we want to get out of here tonight. So
it'll be fine even if it does, because the dirt road is so dry.
yeah, probably.
We'll be fine.
Anyway, that's where we're at with that. So the vinyl hangers look like this. See if I can get vinyl hanger. And then the end caps look like this. They kind of just push on the end. There's some little foam in there that kind of seals it up. And I'm thinking I'm probably going to have to use some silicone or something to seal up all the seams, but I don't know if I'll get to that today. And then there's little screw holes here that you put screws through. There's probably specific screws for this, but I'm just using what I got. So now we have to decide what kind of downspout we're going to use. So we could do that. One of these. Actually might work out just right. Let's see.
Speak too soon now.
Look at that. I think we're going with that.
Okay. Let's go with that.
And then this dude is going to hang right there about. Yeah. What do you think? Does that look good to you?
I don't know, because you have this whole vision in your head that I've never actually seen the setup, but sure.
Well, the water's going to come down here and the leaves will go off there and water will come in here. And see, I don't even know if we're going to end up being able to put another layer of concrete block.
You know what's going to end up happening is we're going to need these up by like half a block, so we're going to have to dig these down further.
No, we ain't doing that. Not gonna do it.
Not gonna happen.
Tighten that a bit.
You crack it?
Started to.
That thing costs a lot of money.
It does cost a lot of money.
Don't
Yeah, if you go to buy one of those,
break it.
they are not cheap. But they have really good reviews, so. And I was not happy with the last thing that I bought.
But that's why we tested it at the house first.
Yep. We didn't test this one, mind you, so we'll see if it's okay.
We're just going by what everybody else says.
All right, and then this is going up here.
How's that gonna hold on?
I've gone and done it now, haven't I? Oh, there we go. Okay. This is gonna sit there.
I just feel like that shouldn't be resting on the screen because it's gonna.
We can do this.
Yes.
Which will help a little bit.
Yes. I like that plan better.
I'm glad you approved, dear.
You better move that sawzall. You're gonna sawzall your arm off.
Saws my whole arm, or just my part arm?
No. Sawzall your arm. Your whole arm.
All the arms.
You know what?
What?
It's still hot.
It is still really hot, even though we had a few drops of rain.
It was like someone just went, and that was it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That looks better.
Yeah. Oh my goodness.
All right. I think it's time to get the tote set up here and see where we're at with that. Let's clear this all off.
I have a feeling this is going to be the fun part, and I hope I'm wrong.
The fun, you mean happy fun, or I'm mad at the world fun?
Mad at the world fun.
Oh.
You know, like happy fun time.
No, this will be better than happy fun time.
That's a school reference,
Yes.
by the way.
You get it, you get it.
If you know, you know.
Yeah, it's not going to go any higher than that.
Shim it.
Yeah, you can. I should.
Shimmy, shimmy, shimmy. Probably on this side. Well, that's better.
There we go.
Well, I know this isn't poor editing. We had to take the blocks out after the first,
So
after doing all that work.
we got in there and started dry fitting some of these pipes, and it's up too high on the blocks, so we're just going to put it on the dirt, which is unfortunate because the higher you go the better if you're doing gravity fed, but that's the only way we're going to get it for now. More dust. Best I could.
Check all of it.
We can check it. Close. Oh. Oh. Look at that.
It doesn't seem fair.
Beautimous. It's starting to get dark.
Better get this wrapped up.
All right.
We don't live out here yet.
So we got some more dry fitting and some cutting to do, and then we'll be back. Okay, so yeah, I don't have all the pipes that I need to finish this off tonight. So this is going to be part one of the, what shall we call this, Jess? what should we call this? The Rainwater Collection Saga Part 1, I guess is what we're gonna call this. So I didn't have the one length of pipe that I needed, and so we're just like trying to get something hobbled together with what we've got that'll work in the interim, and I will show you that. So we got this coming down and going down here to this junction, which goes directly into here, and there's a big open end because we don't have anything to plug it. But this is an angled spout going down there, so I think it'll at least get some of the water into this, but obviously it's not ideal. That's not what we were going for. We were going to have this coming down and around to this turned up, and then this was supposed to be an overflow. Oh, this turned up, and this was supposed to be an overflow coming out with this smaller pipe. But I need one more piece of this in order to cut pieces and glue everything. Well, I'm not gonna glue it, but just fit everything together. And while we're here, just so you know, if you try to use one of these leaf eater things, the pipe coming out of here is not really standard pipe. So the way I got around that is I got a one of these rubber fittings with the it's a reducer, and it's got these metal clamps, hose clamps on it, so it's clamped down tight, because the regular size 3-inch Schedule 40 does not fit the bottom of that for whatever reason. So that is one thing that I'm not a big fan of with that, but we shall see how it works with it. This all rigged up the way we got it now. So there we are. It's getting dark, so we're gonna pack up. I don't know if you can hear that, but the whippoorwills are calling. And they quit. Oh, there they go again.